I think we've come up with the best side we possibly can get for these first two Test matches. We've been watching him very closely. He had a terrific season last season. He was the best bowler in domestic cricket last summer, and he continued his good work on during the A series, and he was rewarded with a trip to South Africa. He's not the greatest one-day bowler, but he showed in that last one-day match a little bit of the talent he has. He's a very good length bowler, Joe, and that's something that in Test cricket is of paramount importance. And yeah, congratulations to him. I think it's a wonderful thing for him to be chosen and a just reward for what he's done. He bowls well everywhere, Joe, because he bowls a length. You know, he is a real dead-set professional length bowler. That's what I love about him. You'll find he's surprisingly quick. If you talk to the batsmen around the country, he hits the bat pretty hard. And once again, I just get back to that word length. And that's, no one likes bowlers that bowl a good length. Very close. I talked to Jackson again this morning, and I said to Jackson the thing that probably cost him a place was his batting. You know, as you're probably well aware, we've got to get runs in at the bottom of the order as well, particularly against a very good attack. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You know, Jackson Bird's a better bowler than Joe Mennie. All I said is that Jackson needs to improve his batting. That's what I said to him this morning. Everyone needs to improve their batting. Don't worry about that, because if we're going to beat good sides, we have to get a lot of runs. And we believe that the attack we've chosen is a good enough attack to bowl the opposition out twice. We've just got to get enough runs. And Joe Burns will probably get 100 today, which will be fantastic. Fantastic for him because, you know, when Australian cricket is at its strongest, you've got blokes making hundreds all around the country and you've got blokes taking fifers all around the country, and that's what we like. You know, we like it to be tough. It's very easy to, if you've only got 11 decent players, but if you've got 20 decent players, that's fantastic. And that's what we like. So I felt desperately sorry for Joe because I saw two of the very good innings I've seen in Test cricket recently in New Zealand at Christchurch. He played magnificent, 160 or something, and 170 in the second dig, and against a pretty good attack down there. And he played magnificently. But he lost his spot in Sri Lanka, and I mean, Sean got 100. And, you know, Sean Marsh's last two innings, incidentally, one in Hobart and one in Sri Lanka, have both been hundreds. So, no, I correct, last two matches. But he played beautifully in Sri Lanka, and he played magnificently in Hobart, and got told on Christmas Day he wasn't playing in the Boxing Day Test. That was good fun. It was discussed. But then it became a problem of team balance. Well, it was necessary that they played this round of Shield cricket. That was absolutely necessary. And I spoke to Siddle this morning. He's going great. Mitchell Stark bowled 20 overs, so he's nothing wrong with him. He's ready to go. I think the coach covered that one off. Yeah, I mean, he probably opened his mouth before his brain got working. Might have been early in the morning. He loves to sleep in, Usman. So, yeah, I'm not too concerned about it, but I wouldn't have said it was the smartest thing he's ever said. He needs to bowl well and bat well, Mitch. He really does. And unfortunately in the Shield game he did neither. So, yeah, I mean, he got 50 in his last Test innings in Sri Lanka, and has been batting beautifully. That's the thing that's, you know, really annoying at the moment about Mitch. He's hitting the ball as well as anyone. When he's played for Australia, he's hit the ball beautifully, but he just hasn't got a big score. He needs to get a Test 100, Mitch, I reckon. Yeah, it is. It is. But once again, for team balance, we need someone to be able to bowl, particularly, well, we think here. If we've won, it's obviously going to be a lot easier to select the next two. But if we've lost one or two of the test matches, then I would predict changes.